Alright, you read the title, you know why you're here, let's go. So we're gonna go into settings, and over here, set your controller sensitivity, whatever you like. Don't make it too high because you don't need to sacrifice your ability to aim for your ability to build fast, because you go down here to controller builder sensitivity, and usually I think it's at like 1.0. So you want to turn that up super high so that once you click B and enter build mode, your sensitivity is going to go way up and you'll be able to build super fast. You want to go down to control options. Sprint by default, you want to turn that on. That way you're always sprinting. You don't have to click down on the left thumbstick, and I'll show you why you're doing that later. Tap to search/interact. You want to turn that on. That way you can, like, to open a chest or a ammo box, or even to revive someone, you just have to tap it rather than holding it down. Super handy for reviving people because you just have to tap it and then you can go in your inventory and like drop heals while you're reviving. Super handy. Edit mode aim assist, turn that off. This will make it so that when you go into edit mode, it won't lock your screen in that material. You can go wherever you want, so it's super helpful. Turbo building, definitely on. Auto pick up weapons, some people like this, I don't really. I think it can be useful if you don't have paddles, but if you do, then you don't need this. Auto sort consumables to right. That's super handy. That way, you first drop in, you grab a med kit and a AR. The med kit goes all the way to the right of your inventory, and the AR will be on your left. That way, it's super easy to get through. You're not having to switch through meds and stuff to get to your weapons and die because of it. Builder Pro, build immediately. This is super useful. Before, with Builder Pro, like for wall, you'd have to tap the right trigger to go to it and then tap it again to build it. Now, as soon as you tap the right trigger, you build it. So you want to turn that on. And that's all in there, so we're gonna hit apply and go over to controller. This is where it gets interesting. Custom, hit X on custom, go to Builder Pro. That way the default is Builder Pro. You want to go sprint. We're gonna change that to edit, and then switch B, which is switch mode /edit, where if you hold it down you edit, you switch it to just switch mode. This will make it so that you can instantly edit. So remember earlier we made it so that you're always sprinting, so that makes it so that you can use left click as edit, so you can insta edit. You don't have to hold the button down. Now you can edit as fast as a PC player. Squad comms, nobody uses squad comms, so I switch that to sprint/auto sprint, because I like to be able to auto sprint like when I'm dropping in sometimes. So set that to auto sprint so I can do that. Now you want to hit the right trigger, go over to build controls. I like all of it this way, so I don't need to change any of that. Edit controls. You want to go to edit controls and do this one, because see, notice when you go over to edit controls, this is set to, your left click is back to sprint. So you want to click on it and go up and make it confirm. Now you'll be able to click that same button to confirm your edit, whereas before you would have had to press B to confirm it. Alright, and that's all the settings. Now paddles are very important to make you very much faster and able to do multiple things at a time. Like for an example, with paddles, it'll make it easier for you to, say you get shot in the back, you can jump, switch to your build modes, and basically paint walls around you all in one simple motion, rather than having to reach over, tap B, and then go back to your thumbstick and then turn around. You can jump, spin, build all at the same time, and it'll make you be able to shoot way more accurately while jumping and doing all sorts of different things. And it helps with looting as well, being able to spam X while looking around at all of the loot. It's very helpful. So you can buy an Elite controller, which is like 150 bucks. That's what I did back in like season 3, I think, and it definitely takes a little getting used to, but once you do, you'll be way better than anyone that doesn't have one. Or you can also go the cheaper route and spend like 35 bucks to get the new scuff paddles, which they seem pretty good. I don't think they existed back when I bought the Elite controller. They had a different type of paddles, but it only had 2, so I didn't want that, so I got the Elite controller, which has 4 paddles, and it's very useful. You'll definitely screw yourself up a little bit trying to get used to it, and you'll keep wanting to go back to pressing the regular buttons, but once you get used to those paddles, there's no going back. And finally, in the meta right now, Deagle is amazing. It one-shots wood. They're probably going to nerf it pretty soon, but especially with console aim assist, don't drag around to aiming at people. Just get your sights really close, and then just tap, aim, and shoot at the same time. And if you're not moving while you do that, you'll get 100% accuracy and just hit your shots every single time. So I think that's pretty much all of the little tricks you can do to increase your game, and once you do all these, you will be so much better. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.